Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Terry or Theresia once again, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about overgeneralizing and stereotyping Germans, or just the topic of stereotyping in general. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I just have to say there are a lot of, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know about these stereotypes as well, that Germans love to drink beer, they're always wearing lederhosen, they eat schnitzel, sauerkraut, I don't know what else. And I just think the funny thing about a lot of those stereotypes is the fact that it doesn't even represent the Germany on a whole. It's kind of like specified to the Bavarian culture in the south, which is Munich and stuff like that, where I am, hello. And I just think it's kind of ridiculous. That's just the way things have been portrayed in movies and media, I guess, and it's just been kind of propelled, and everybody just kind of clings on to these stereotypes that kind of perpetuate and continue to hang on with us today. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to debunk some of them, okay? I just find that stereotypes can be so exhausting because coming here as a Caribbean girl, everybody just kind of assumes certain things about you. Especially if we're going out, you know, to a club or something, or just hanging out, and you know, music happens to play and everybody wants to dance, and then they're like, hey, come on, let's dance, and I'm just like, oh, you know, dancing is just not really my thing, I can't really dance that well, no rhythm and stuff. Then people are often like, oh no, but you're from the Caribbean, you're supposed to be able to dance, that's your culture, you guys, you know, you guys dance, because they've seen a few dancehall videos and reggae things, a little, oh, Rihanna's from the Caribbean, everybody dances like that. And that's just not true. No, I cannot dance. I'm sorry guys, I can't. It's just not my area really. Because they've seen some dancehall videos, they might have met one person who happens to be like that, and from that moment everybody else is suddenly just like that. Sure, we have carnival and we love to, you know, dance and have a good time. Some of us, not everybody, because there are a lot of people from the Caribbean who I know who just don't partake in the dancing and the whining, as we call it, you know, the really close dancing up with another person. I know so many people who are just not into that, and yet somehow all Caribbean women are the same. This is why I can understand with the German stereotypes that people too get tired of always hearing about beer and lederhosen and all the things I just mentioned before, because it's just not really true. It doesn't paint an accurate picture. Of course, here in Munich, especially for Oktoberfest, people do wear lederhosen and drink beer and eat sausages and, you know, eat lots of potatoes and stuff. But there are other states in Germany that have nothing to do with that type of culture, that have nothing to do with the culture that is, you know, celebrated here in the south. And I think it's interesting that even, you know, parts of Austria that are really close to Germany, say for example Salzburg, people from there would have more in common with Bavarians, you know, people in the south of Germany, than southern Germans would have necessarily with people from the east of Germany, so like Berlin or, you know, Dresden or something, for example. Which is why there's also, like, with the east and west thing, you know, that whole historical, you know, butting heads kind of thing. And that still kind of exists today, where people will refer to people as, you know, those East Germans or those, you know, those Bavarians or something. Not always negatively, definitely, but there's still that, you know, the different regional states have their own things that they do, their own culture, their own, you know, customs and traditions within this Germany. And I think that picture and that diversity even within German people is not often represented as much as, you know, when you come you realize, wow, it is like that. That's not really shown too much or discussed, I would say. Because often some people who come from like northern Germany or eastern Germany would come to Bavaria and they would even experience a culture shock of their own, because in Bavaria, for example, they're, you know, little bread thingies, I probably put a little picture here, and they're called Semmeln, you know, which is very normal if you want, there's this meatloaf thing called Leberkäse, I love Leberkäse, and you know, you get that with bread, and you can have what type of mustard you want on it, so a Leberkäse Semmel. And a lot of times people from, you know, other parts of Germany, when they come, they are not familiar with the word Semmel, and I've met a few people who have been confused, like, what is this word? Where did you guys find that word? So there's even like a bit of culture shock, even, you know, from state to state in Germany. Yeah. But I just wanted to make this video to kind of say that, you know, stereotypes are not fun for everybody. You are the one thing in my way. I think that's kind of it. So guys, just be very, very conscious of, you know, saying, oh, all Germans do this, or stereotyping a lot of people, because that's not fair. I don't like when people do it to me, so I don't think it's fair to do it to other people. Don't mind, I've said obviously in a few videos that, you know, Germans might do this or say that, but please understand that I'm not saying every single German does that, and I'm sure a lot of you understand that. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any requests, please let me know in the comments below. Who am I? In the comments below. Yeah, but egal. Yeah, so I wish you guys a very, very nice evening, evening, night, wherever it is you are in the world, and I'll see you guys in my next video. So yeah, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. See you guys in my next one. Bye bye!